Got a lot going on tonight. I was listening to people talk about it. Well, I seen a bunch of people talking about how X was doing this, where people's streams weren't, where people couldn't see their stream, and so this is what it looks like. It sounds like, yeah, it looks like they've got me too. So my little old show. You know what I mean? So all right, so let's get into it. Let's shut this down right here, and we're just gonna get into it. We'll just hope that it eventually shows up. If it don't, then one of you smart people are gonna have to show me how to get that straightened out because, like right now, I should have more more people in here. Anyway, all right. So what do we got going on? We got Epstein files, tons of that. I got about 35 videos. We probably won't get to them all tonight. We'll probably get to about half of the it's like 42 videos. We'll get to probably about half of them. I won't go over one topic. I'll do some and then switch over to another topic. We've got a few topics. Definitely got a few really big topics. Epstein files, obviously, we're finding out more and more about uh, scam that they did to us with COVID, and that Epstein had his fingers in it with Bill Gates and Ed Brock, and all these globalists are, heavy deep into all this stuff, the financial markets, the collapse of '08. We've covered it last week. A lot of different things that you're like, wow, I thought it was sex trafficking. I thought it was little kids. I thought it was eating babies, which is enough. It is enough just for them to eat babies, like, oh, send me, we're gonna go have a time with 12 one-year olds. I mean, it's sick. And I have some stuff I'm debating on. I'm gonna think about it. And I'm gonna pray about it while I'm doing the show, if I'm even gonna play it, because it is, man, it is pretty heavy duty, and I don't know if we want to expose people to this. I mean, I do have a PM show, and it is a I try to do a family friendly show, but I mean, this is pretty serious. We need to know what's going on. Anyway, World War III is cracking. We have Iran rules out talks with Trump. They're saying that, hey, you know what? We're not going to coward. If we'll just fight. You know, that's where they're at right now. I mean, it's not they're not saying that exactly. I have a few quite a few videos on that stuff. The talks over the last few days and stuff like that. And then we have some stuff on um Al Qaeda, because like, yeah, we have a war that we're fighting across over there, and they have probably, I don't know, we'll split them in threes. We probably have you know 350,000 um, Iranian, Hamas, you know, Hezbollah, whoever that, all those different, that whatever the culture is. I'm not real clear on the culture, obviously. Um, I don't know a lot about the different, and I should get somebody in here that knows more about that war specifically, the difference between like what's happening with Israel and what's happening with Iran and all that whole thing. And because I don't know a lot about it, I know just enough to get myself in trouble. Obviously, I should probably work on getting somebody in here that can break it down in a way, because I want to know too. I mean, if we're going to do this, we might as well get the information. I've stayed as far away from that whole corrupt Israel thing. I know enough about it to know that you know you don't uh, you don't turn your back on them in a crowded room. That's for sure. So we know all that. Anyway, so where we at? We are going to get into some stuff tonight. We're going to start with some Epstein stuff. We're going to get into it. I think that it's very important that we get different angles of it. Pam Bondi really made the Trump administration look really bad, almost like she's covering up for something. And depending on who you listen to, you get different. Definitely get different. Turn this down a little bit so I don't whistle when I'm talking. Um, uh, Depending on who you're listening to, you're getting different messages, and I want to make sure that I'm